Hey everyone, welcome back to Grizzly Ginger Disc Golf. First off, sorry for not having a new video for any of March or April. Student teaching got super hectic and school comes first. But now I've graduated and I'll have a lot more time for this channel, and I figured I should make a new video pretty soon after Bobby gave me a shout out on the Disc Golf Answer Man podcast. A lot has happened in the past 2 months. I rejoined my bag tag league at 44, the lowest tag at the time. Then I shot my best round ever at a +7 playing a course blind to take the next tag. The round was a little shaky at first because I'd only been doing field work and putting practice and hadn't played an actual round for 2 months. So my mental game was a little off, but I was able to shake it off. Since then, I've completed 3 more challenges, losing one and winning the other 2 to put myself in 35 out of 60 tags. The round I played for the 35 tag was super windy. But I won it by 1 stroke with a 2-stroke swing on the last hole. I haven't been practicing my putting as consistently since I've had a lot of work to do as a student teacher, but I'm getting back into it every day, and I'll be using Perfect Putt 360 to assess myself every single week. You can see those posts on Twitter when I share the screenshots of the final scorecards. Even though my putting practice has fallen behind, I've been able to put in a lot of field work almost every weekend, which has been great, but I noticed that field work isn't nearly as useful if you don't actually play any rounds. My first few rounds back, I was overshooting holes and throwing shots that were long but way off target. Everything would hook right or hook hard left on discs I wasn't used to. I've definitely improved on my form, but it's really easy to develop bad habits if you aren't putting those fixes into practice in a round. I actually did some field work yesterday, and I was throwing putters close to 300 consistently, and all of my fairway and distance drivers were landing somewhere between 360 and 410 feet. So playing all these rounds recently actually helped me to slow down and fix a lot of those bad habits in my field work. As a beginner, you really have to have well-rounded practice if you want to improve. My field work I've been trying to slow down in my field work, but since my focus has been on distance, I've still been throwing way too hard and fast. To combat this, I'm going to actually place my practice basket on a spot in the field and throw at it from different distances. This will help me better emulate how I throw during a round. I also put in my application and was accepted into Team Trilogy. I'm incredibly proud to represent the Trilogy family this year. The first tournament I'll be doing so will be a Next Generation Regional Qualifier on June 3rd in Tulsa. I was going to play a couple of local B tiers this month, but one was the day of graduation and the other was on a weekend when I'll be out of town. This channel, as well as my Twitter and my Instagram, were created to follow my progress as a disc golfer, but I haven't even shown you guys a form check. I'll have some archival footage from last October, just 3 months after I started playing, that I actually submitted to Reddit for a form check. I'll break down that for you next week, along with some of the comments from Redditors that helped me out, as well as some changes to my bag. That's all for this video. It's good to be back. Until next time, remember, everyone was a beginner once.